Check. Echo. Check. Don't play the music yet.
Oh,
Doing a mic check.
we don't have a microphone. It's just a phone.
It might be
all right, just go. It's just a voice memo. It's on the iPhone, though. It's not a microphone.
It's top-notch technology.
All right, just go. Okay. Mic check.
Okay, just do the intro.
Let the intro music play. It's very important to me that we have good intro music. Alright, that was our intro music.
Just be lucky that Jimba didn't choose Freebird.
Look, I thought that was a great song. Hocus Pocus by Focus.
It is fantastic. I didn't know
to go.
if anyone was ready for a long guitar solo.
Yeah.
But welcome to the Off the Cuff podcast.
Off the cuff. That's
Now,
the name. That's our name.
That's our name. I was very confused. We had a long conversation about how important the intro is.
First of all,
I don't know how I feel. Like, these first few minutes are crucial. People might just hang up right now.
No one knows who we are, so you probably should have started off with introducing yourself.
Mysterious.
Well, I'm Jimba, for those who don't know. James Young, Joseph Young, JJ Young. I actually don't know where super producer Haysham went.
Do you want to go by JJ?
No, I don't want to go by JJ. I used to want to go by JJ. That was a big thing. Like when I was a kid, because JJ the jet plane was such a big thing. Haysham, you can come in the room. What are you doing? He can come in the room. He's just sitting outside. Either way.
You have responsibilities.
Yeah, you got to be here. You got to fact check. Haysham, say hi to the people.
What's up, world?
All right, so that's super producer Haysham. Anyway, back to JJ.
He looks so handsome. He's got it up to right now.
He does have the Jon Snow thing on. Looks like Maui. You ever see that movie, Moana?
Yeah.
Pretty good. That chick's like 15 years old when she recorded that. Pipes.
She does have pipes.
She has pipes.
She'd probably do well on American Idol.
She's already famous. She probably doesn't need to be on American Idol. She's in a movie. Definitely doesn't need to be on American Idol.
No, I think American Idol's a step up from Disney.
From Moana. You think American Idol is...
You have room to grow. That's all she sings about is a room to grow.
All right. You're welcome. But anyway, JJ, the jet plane, that was super cool when I was a little kid. So I was like, oh, I want to be called JJ. And then I'd introduce myself as JJ. People would be like, that's not your real name. What's your real name? And I'd say James, and then no one remembered it.
I feel like if you were a JJ, you have to have a whole different persona.
Yeah, I'm not a JJ.
It seems like
I'm not a JJ.
Metrosexual.
I mean, I guess. Is that a metrosexual thing?
I'm very confused right now because I don't have...
You don't know how to introduce yourself.
I don't know
whether
how to
it as your
introduce
real
myself.
name or Nugget or Brendan Gardner or Nugget. I'm going to call you Nugget the whole time because I wouldn't call you Brendan ever.
We'll roll with that.
Haysham keeps leaving the room and I'm getting very upset.
He has the agenda.
I'm getting flustered. He has the agenda. We can't move on.
That's why this has been a nightmare.
What'd you do this weekend?
This is a nightmare.
What'd you do this weekend?
I went to a bar.
What bar?
Punters.
Punters?
Yes. Punters?
Like people that kick balls?
I think we need to start over. I'm not even kidding.
Why?
I don't like this. I need the agenda.
You have the agenda on your phone.
I don't have the agenda.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'll send it to you. Fine, I guess we got to start over.
That's why
we have 4 minutes into it.
That was money.
I mean, yeah.
I'm lost.
Look, how about I just we keep this in? No, we'll let this out afterwards. We'll cut this out post production.
I'm a lost puppy right now.
I'll just send you. I'll quickly give you a little.
Hang up flyers.
Hang up flyers.
Lost puppy.
Oh.
That
okay.
is money though.
You don't want to find your puppies?
Yeah. Okay. So we have to restart everything?
Are we starting over or is this part of it?
I mean, I don't know. What super producer Haysham,
No,
what do
we're
you
gonna
think?
cut this part out.
How are we going to cut it out? I don't have that
Find some editing
technology.
tool.
Actually, this is good. We'll run it back and listen to it real quick. and just see how it's going.
All right. Well,
Quick
You
edit.
totally cut it out.
What are you doing? Don't pause.
Can we listen to it?
Okay, so
If
I
you
guess
pause it,
we're
you
gonna have to start over if you pause it.
I'm sorry, I didn't have the agenda.
It's not that big a deal.
No,
We
it
were
is,
in
'cause I gotta
intro.
work
We were in intro.
I gotta work towards something.
The conversation was flowing there. I saw nothing wrong with it.
I still see nothing wrong. I think we have gold here. I think you're panicking over nothing. Why don't you just put the phone down, read the damn agenda?
I don't know my
It's
name.
off the cuff, damn it!
I don't know
It's
my.
off the cuff.
I don't.
You're fine. You're fine.
don't
We're gonna
know-
keep going. We're gonna keep
I
rolling.
don't know my
Things
name.
have taken a turn for the worst.
Things have.
The bit
And
is
you
breaking
forget.
up.
Wait, you forget your name like Frank in that always the episode of Always Sunny where they're speed dating. Hello, ladies. I'm Frack. Ah, shit. You don't remember that? Goes to introduce her. Either way, so you're Nugget.
I am.
Brendan Gardner.
I am.
Do you have the agenda now? Do you have it?
I do. I feel comfortable.
You feel comfortable?
I feel
now?
comfortable.
Okay, so go ahead. So let's keep going. You
I didn't
okay?
know. I didn't know that. What did you do? Was
I
important.
told you about that.
I don't have a very exciting life.
What? No. What did you do this weekend? Is what I meant. That was it. What'd you do this weekend? You went to Punters.
Yeah.
What is Punters?
It's like this old raggedy rundown bar, which I'm convinced they could make double the profits if they didn't have a 9-year-old bartender.
Yeah, I mean, you probably can't make two. He probably only knows how to make a few drinks.
Well, not even that. Like
And he's super old.
turnover time,
Yeah.
molasses.
Plus, like, he probably, like, you know how, like, when you go to a bar and, like, he'll be, like, $4.25 or something, and they'll usually just charge, like, $4 or something like that. He definitely deals with a lot of nickels and dimes.
Oh, you nailed it too. It's cash only.
Yeah.
It's
he
cash
definitely deals with way too many nickels and dimes.
Yeah, he's a big nickel and dimer.
Yeah.
Big time.
Nickels, dimes, a few pennies here and there.
But anyway, it's like a big time college bar. I didn't expect it just to be like all college people.
Even though the bartender looked like he worked at a morgue.
He was probably the.
He was probably a participant
It's
in the
like
morgue.
a Northeastern Wentworth bar, and this guy was probably student number 1 at Northeastern.
Really? But he was patient zero.
Yeah, he was patient 0 at Northeastern.
By the way, I just want to say, this is like my flu game right now, because we just went to brunch, and I am so full.
I'm melting.
Like, there's like eggs Benedict oozing out of every orifice of my body right now.
I feel like
I can't.
I'm a melting hippopotamus.
A melting hippopotamus.
Yeah.
Oh, because you ate a lot.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't.
so-
I thought it was a little.
Yeah.
All right. Melting hippo. That's an interesting analogy. I don't know whether I would have used it, but you know, that's good.
I mean, it paints a picture.
Yeah, I guess so.
Anyway, we were at this
Yeah,
this
go
bar.
on. Go,
We
so
were
the
at this
bar's
bar,
good.
and I think people have something against rowing, like
Rowing?
rowing teams, the sport of rowing.
Why? Why would anyone have something? What brings you that?
So I was talking to random people as one does at a bar,
Yeah.
and I just
I don't usually do that.
and like everybody like the
I kind of hide in the corner and drink my Bud Light or rum and Coke and then leave. Stumble into the night by myself most times. But go on, continue. So you rocking around talking to random people.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll continue. So everybody like they were like seemed to be like on a sports team or something. So I decided to like joke around and say I was into rowing.
Sure, as one would do.
No, nobody loved it at all.
Yeah.
I mean, it turned into me just screaming at people that I love rowing, which probably is what turned
See-
people away.
Yeah, I mean, I would have said like speed skating or something. Because you got to do something that's in right now. I know the point is like you just wanted to say you were doing something. Like I had brunch with Apollo. No.
But I feel like if you say you have, that's not cool. Like
Like one time, or not even a sport, like say you're foreign. Like one time I went to a party and I just did an Irish or English accent the whole time.
I feel
the
like
whole time.
if you
And
say the
people thought I
word,
was from
I
England.
went to brunch with.
Hello! I'm from England. See, you thought I was from England right there, didn't you?
For a minute, I
For
felt
a
like I
good
was
second.
in England.
Yeah, I bet you did. Maybe I should talk like that for the rest of the podcast.
Here and there.
Here and there.
Well, my question is, are you actually English and you have a good American accent?
Right, so I'm not actually from England, but my ancestors, I have ancestors, traceable ancestors. Now I switched it to Australian. I went from English to Australian. I went straight from English to Australian, but I do have traceable ancestors on the Mayflower. Little fun fact for you.
and they'll get you a blooming onion for $10.99.
Yeah. By the way, I switched my Siri to Australian, so that way it's like turn right onto Turnpike Avenue and get a blooming onion with shrimp and steak for $12.95. It's like I've had Outback Steakhouse every time I have to put my GPS on.
Yeah,
It's
people
great.
don't realize that when you change it to the Australian, that you actually get killer deals at the Outback.
It's true.
Yeah.
Not really.
Siri
I mean, you
looks
just feel like you're at the. I can't remember the last time I was at Outback Steakhouse. Can't remember.
Did you get drunk?
No, I don't think I've been there since I was like 10.
I don't know many people who do go there,
Yeah.
but it stays in business.
If,
Like
if someone's listening has gone to the Outback Steakhouse, leave a comment in the comment section. Hit the like button.
I don't think anybody goes to the Outback Steakhouse. If you want a steak, you're like, you know what? I need to stop by the Outback.
Yeah, I'm not.
Are there cows in Australia?
There's wombats. I don't know about cows though. There probably is
What's
cows.
a wombat?
I don't know what a wombat is. Hey, you want to do a quick fact check what a wombat is?
On it.
All right, thank you. I don't really know.
Why?
I think it's like a big rat, but it's like also a big mammal type thing. Rats are mammals, I think. Are they mammals? Are rats mammals?
Because they can swim. If you can swim, you're a mammal.
Ooh, reptiles can swim. Birds can swim.
They might be mammals.
So everything's a mammal besides ants. Ants can actually swim. Have you ever seen that shit? They like build the bridge.
No.
They build a bridge of their own bodies across like a massive body of water.
So,
for them, massive would be a puddle, but they still build across it and just like carry a bunch of leaves.
Do they basically waterboard the bottom ants?
Yeah, I think so. Have you ever seen Ants? The movie Ants? You know that movie that like came out like 2 months after Bug's Life came out, and everyone was like, "Wow, this is a ripoff of Bug's Life."
Pixar just had one guy.
It wasn't Pixar; it was DreamWorks. DreamWorks
right.
was just like, "Yeah, we're gonna also make Bug's Life, but make it not as good."
They had one writer that was just obsessed with insects.
Yeah, they just had that weird guy that was like, "Oh, I have a terrarium." It's like, all right.
You know what would be a great idea? A movie about bugs. Yeah, I think we could make that work. Oh, it's great success. That would be a great, even better movie. If we just focused on the ants.
Just on the ants.
All right, like I think we've had enough, Ryan. I think we've had enough of the insects.
Get out of here, Ryan. You nerd.
By the way, I feel like every time I'm saying insects.
Don't take it there. We're not taking it to incest.
I don't want to, but it feels like.
Yeah, it sounds similar, but I'm not talking. Did you know? The little fun fact.
I thought we were going there.
A clownfish. Clownfishes, when the mother would die, the male would then thus become a female and mate with the younger clownfish.
Is that why Marty?
So that's kind of, I mean.
And Nemo, Marty, the dad.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but in reality, Marlin would become a Marlene and.
Or Maureen.
Or Maureen, whatever, Maureen. And Nemo would be his lover, which, hey, it's 2018, you know, it's all good.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah, they would become lovers.
How? It's his son.
Yeah, but he would become a female. I don't know. It's science, man. You just gotta look.
Yeah, but I thought it was like he became a female because he had a better chance of mating.
No, I'm doing this all from a meme that I saw a few days ago, so this might not be completely scientifically accurate.
Sounds it.
By the way, I went to the bathroom before we started recording this. You have a very interesting window shade that's just lace. Anyone can look in there. What's the point of that?
If someone's looking in there, though,
why?
In my backyard, it probably built some sort, or is on top of a ladder, because you can't.
But I feel like if I'm standing there and I'm looking in the backyard, someone could be sitting there like just with a beer watching me, like, "Hey, what's up?"
I think people frequent my backyard less than they do Outback Steakhouse.
When I was still in college, no big deal. I went to college, but our window shade in my apartment was broken like half the year. And it sucked really bad because, well, we had a backyard, but it wasn't like facing anything. But our neighbors had kids, and they'd constantly play in that backyard area, but we didn't have a shade. And the window, of course, went right below my hip. Like, right below my hip.
So just sit down.
Well, every time I'd start peeing, and then I'd see kids, and then I'd slowly sink, like, bend my knees lower. So that, like, you know when you pretend to be in an elevator to amuse people? Like, oh, I'm going to... You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, like behind.
Like
the
I'd
back.
slowly sink down while midstream.
Haitian, give us your best elevator right now.
He's getting up and he's doing a squat. By the way, do we have any update on the wombat?
Inconclusive. In fact, we don't know
We
what
don't
one
have
that is.
anything. Okay, so we don't know what a wombat is. So do we
Anyway,
want to
I actually have something. I have a bone to pick. I have a
Okay.
bone to pick. I was on Facebook earlier today, and there must have been a string of like 4 different statuses. Which, by the way, like I don't see a lot of statuses nowadays. I know you're big on statuses.
I'm a big status update guy.
Just
Yeah.
is it because you cornered the market because there's not a lot?
Well, I don't like do a single. I don't do a status update like just with nothing on. There's usually a link to something or a photo or a video or something like that. It's not like a. It's not like a hey world.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
I got a new car and then not have a picture of the
announcement
car.
is like I'm proud to announce. I'm happy to announce like this in my life. It's like
I don't care.
like why do you have to
really
say
don't care.
like I'm proud to announce?
Like I don't care. I don't care about your life. I don't even care about my life that much. I'm just there to share stuff that I think is interesting
Yeah,
or
like,
something that someone needs to see.
to me that's comparable to getting a room full of people together that you've maybe met a couple times in passing, and just screaming news at them
About your life.
about your life.
Just like, I got a shirt at Marshall's.
My 2-year-old nephew's having a birthday today, and I want him to know I love him, but he's not on
But
Facebook.
he doesn't have Facebook. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't have Facebook. Why do people do that? I really don't know.
It bothers me. It's the attention factor.
Yeah.
It's the attention factor. That's all it
It
is.
gets to the point, yeah, I'm not going to go there, but it's...
It's either attention or people are addicted to announcements, and I've been unaware.
Do you notice KFC lately? They have, like, different people, like, every commercial.
I can't deal with it anymore.
You-
I don't trust KFC.
What?
I need
Why? It was Rob Riggle for a while, and then they had Jim Gaffigan.
I need consistency in my life.
There was the guy that got fired from SNL. Now it's a lady, which is fine. But why?
Does KFC have like bad benefits? Is that why people keep? Is it people leaving or are they fired?
I don't know.
Is it a hostile work environment?
I don't. Look, there was an original Colonel. Colonel Sanders was a real person. He was. It's not like Ronald McDonald where you can just throw another guy in makeup and like say he's Ronald McDonald. KFC, the Colonel was an actual human being.
Did he do his own commercials or? Did
I don't
he
think. I don't think there were commercials. Maybe there might have been. I don't. But like he was a real person, and now they just hire people to dress up like him.
And they have way too many.
It's like you wouldn't. This isn't Hollywood Boulevard where everyone's dressing up as Michael Jackson.
And they all say
Like,
it's finger licking good different. Is that Popeyes or is that?
No, that's KFC, I think.
I feel like all chicken places say they're finger licking good.
Yeah, I mean.
I guess that's a sad.
Well,
story for that.
for the most part you're eating it with your fingers. That's good finger food.
Yeah, but
I walked into my
some
house.
people can be less barbaric and use a napkin.
I walked into my house last night and I opened the fridge and there was just a box of chicken wings. I don't know whose they were, but they're gone now. They're digested. I ate them.
You inhaled
They
them?
were delicious.
Did you lick your fingers afterward?
Yeah, because I needed to change the channel.
Well,
What? I was watching TV and I didn't want to get sauce all over the remote. I had to lick my fingers.
that's a good point. It's a very good point.
I mean, I don't know. You gotta lick your fingers.
But I mean, speaking of question,
Also, before we go off, when I go to a restaurant, Haitian does this, when we get Wing Wednesdays, I'll eat my wings, and instead of having to make a trip to the bathroom to wash my hands, I'll just grab some ice out of my water that I got and wash my hands with the ice. At the table.
Huh.
No mess. It's like murdering someone with an icicle.
I feel like
there's no knife. There's no fingerprints.
the only place
It's a perfect crime. I can wash my hands with
the only place that's acceptable is Hooters in Saugus. That's the only place that's like
I've only been to one
white
Hooters,
trash.
and it was
enough.
fantastic. I was really drunk, and I got a bunch of chicken wings, and then I got a shirt.
I bet if you walk into Hooters in Saugus, you'll see a plethora of people washing their hands with the ice from their cup.
What's wrong with that? It's actually smart.
It's
I'm done with my water. I'm about to leave. Why can't I just? I'm not gonna. It's like how the Native Americans, they use every part of the animal. I use every part of the animal. I wash my hands
why
with
don't you
the
just
ice.
drink it?
I'm not drinking ice. What do you mean?
You can, like,
the
chomp
the
on it.
drink is over. The meal is over. I've got the check. I'm reaching in, washing my hands, signing the check, and getting the hell out of there. I don't have to make another trip to the
A
bathroom. to wash my
a
hands.
real wing place will give you wet naps.
Yeah, but they usually only give you like one. It's not enough. It's too thin.
Fair point.
Yeah,
Fair point.
It's not enough.
You need a.
I eat a mass amount of wings.
Yeah, but even still, you lick your fingers, right? So you need maybe like two, 3 top.
I'll
wet naps.
occasionally lick my fingers. Like at the restaurant. It's a little weird.
If you're washing your hands with ice, I think it's okay for you to lick your fingers.
I mean, yeah, I'll do the thumb maybe. I'm not gonna go all the way to the pinky.
Really?
I think we should move on.
that has me very confused. That you will only lick certain fingers.
Well, I'm not gonna. I don't use my pinky that
If
much.
you
when
lick
I'm
your
eating
ring
chicken
finger,
wings.
that's the line.
The ring finger.
Yeah.
I don't think I go to the ring finger. I think for the most part, I just kind of use the pincer technique and use the first 3 fingers, my thumb, pointer, and middle.
Fair point.
Yeah,
Fair point.
I could get those last 2 cut off.
Your last 2 fingers?
Yeah, I don't need them. What do I need those for?
Like, isn't there a fact that's like 90% of your grip is with your pinky?
I don't grip anything.
How about the fridge door when you got those wings last night?
I use the pincer technique again.
So you've
The pincer technique is it's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah, they can do it. If they can do it and fight crime and get home to eat a pepperoni pizza before Splinter tells him to go to bed, I could probably survive.
I feel like eating a pizza is actually difficult with pincer.
Yeah, that's probably tough. I haven't tried it.
Also, I completely forget that this is just audio sometimes. Pincer is like...
If you don't know what pincer is, you should probably turn off the thing already. The pincer technique.
I feel like
It's just the first 3 fingers, thumb, pointer, middle.
you make like a triceratops.
Yeah, kind of. You kind of look like a raptor running. That's my little raptor noise.
Thanks for the clarification.
Yeah, all right. So what we got next?
Questions unanswered.
New segment, questions
Yeah,
unanswered.
this is a brand new segment.
Brand new
So if
segment
you've been
to
a
the
consistent listener, this one's gonna throw you for a loop. I was perplexed the other day. I was driving in the car and I was thinking like, if people all are doing blow, right?
Right,
Cocaine.
which we don't recommend.
White girl. Yes.
We don't recommend.
Yes. Why do they sniff it?
So if it's blow, why do you inhale it?
You don't. It's not like anthrax.
Well, no, I know, but why are you sniffing? Yeah, that's true. Like, I'm not like, if someone sneezed on a bunch of cocaine, people would be pretty pissed. Like, dude, I just made that line.
Yeah.
Like, why why is it called blow?
I feel like it should be called like
Snuff.
Snuff?
I don't want to
Is
call
that
it
already a
snuff.
thing?
I don't know. That just sounds wrong.
Right.
Sniff.
But at least there's context clues so that you understand the action
Or
correlates.
some
to
nose
the noun.
clams. Some white powdery nose clams. No.
Clams?
Yeah, you're not getting that right. That's another Always Sunny reference. Why do people? Who says tomato? Why is that a thing? Tomato. Like no one ever says tomato. It's always tomato. If anyone said tomato to me, I think I'd punch them in the eye.
If anything, like 80-year-old son of immigrants
Gladys.
say like
Tomato.
Tomatoes.
Should I go back to the Australian accent?
Tomatoes.
Really? You want some tomatoes? No.
freshly ground tomatoes.
Freshly ground tomatoes for 1995 at the Outback.
I
Free with a blooming onion.
do you feel uncomfortable saying?
Who says tomatoes?
Tomatoes.
Though? Because I know Australians don't say tomatoes.
But like
I don't know if do they have tomatoes?
tomatoes.
Do they have tomatoes in Australia?
I bet
I don't think so.
if they don't have cows, there's no way they have tomatoes.
They have wombats though.
They do have wombats.
I mean,
I want to know what a wombat is.
I'm telling you, it's like a big rat thing.
The only thing I know about
Still
wombats,
unconfirmed case on the wombat? Yeah.
Google's got nothing.
Yeah, they got okay.
Just
Try Bing.
yeah, try Bing next time.
Yeah, try Bing.
Will do.
Yeah, okay.
I've never been a big Bing guy, but
I
if Google can't tell me what a
when
wombat
Bing
is.
came out, I was like, ooh, this is pretty cool. And then I was like, I don't like this anymore.
Whatever happened to Jeeves?
Asked Jeeves.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never asked him anything.
I mean, he was definitely up there in age.
Yeah, I mean, his name's Jeeves.
Yeah.
So, like, when was the last time you met someone named Jeeves?
Him.
A guy that works at the door at a hotel, maybe?
Well, that's what he looked like.
Yeah.
He was like a concierge.
I don't know any Jeeves.
But Jeeves did look like he was getting up there in age, like almost ready to retire, and I just hope it wasn't something dramatic to his health.
He got old. People get old. You live, you get old, and then you die.
He was a very informative man.
Anyway, why would anyone say tomato? I just don't get it.
Well, what I'm getting at is...
What is potato? No one says potato, and no one says tomato.
Jeeves would know the answer.
I need to know the origin of that. I also need to know, who's Julio? Do you know who I'm talking about? Julio?
Julio Jones?
No. I'm talking Julio. Julio from every Bruno Mars smash hit. He's constantly talking about Julio.
Julio get the stretch?
Julio's getting the stretch. Julio's serving that scampi. But who the fuck is Julio?
No one knows who Julio is. But didn't he tweet about it?
I think he did. I know he did. I looked it up. Someone asked him, "Hey, who's Julio?" And
he
just wrote back, "R.I.P. R.I.P. Julio." I don't know what happened to Julio. And then I did a little bit more looking into it. And Bruno then followed up with something along the lines of, "When I said stretch, I didn't mean limo." So, maybe he's not driving a stretch limo. He's riding in the stretcher that an ambulance would bring. Is Julio Bruno's bitch? But the only thing is, Julio Get the Stretch came up before Julio served that scampi.
He's pretty versatile, if you think.
Well, the thing, hold on.
Is he cooking the scampi?
I got my blanket. I'm very cold. It's very cold in this room. There we go. Nice and covered. That's better. No, but like Julio, what's the point? I don't get it. If he's dead, how is he serving scampi?
That's about. So you're saying that Julio gets
Bruno Mars has a bitch named Julio. He's like his servant.
Yeah,
right?
but that line, Julio get the stretch. Bruno is way too excited to say that.
Or maybe someone.
So like he wouldn't be like celebrating his death by saying like Julio get the stretch. Like
I mean,
like that's your buddy that just died, or you think
it's not his buddy, first of all, because he obviously. Unless he's saying Julio get the stretch, like Julio, I just beat somebody else's ass, and now you got to get a stretcher for him. I don't know.
Julio's his hitman? You think Bruno's has a hitman?
He might. Well, no, because maybe, but Bruno Mars is doing the work. He might have a fall guy. Julio might be the fall guy, but he's not a hitman.
So what does get the scampi mean?
Julio served that scampi, first of all.
He served.
Well, he's serving the scampi for that night of romance between Bruno and all of his lovers.
If he's his hitman, though, then there's probably poison in the scampi.
Probably. I mean, you ever have scampi? I've never had scampi.
I'm not a scampi guy.
I can't.
Where does the scampi apply to the
Why is it
whole
called
dish?
scampi is my whole thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
What is scampi? What it's like?
I feel like it's
pasta and shrimp, right?
I feel like if anything,
and then
it's something you name
some white sauce.
Something you name your dog.
It's a white sauce.
Scampi.
Scampi. Yeah, that's
the name for a dog.
Or like your grandfather. Hey, Scampi's coming over. I don't know.
I think it just sounds like Grampy. So
yeah, Scampi, Campy. I don't know. Grampy. I don't call anyone Campy.
What is Campy?
I don't know. I just
is that an activity?
Just kind of said it. I don't know.
How did it feel when it came out of your mouth?
It didn't feel great.
Campy's right up there. Campy's right up there with tomato. Or what
tomato, potato, which no one says tomato. Campy.
That's a tough one.
All right, another new segment though. Words.
Another one.
Yeah, it's called.
You're full of them.
It's called words that should be words but aren't words and won't ever become words.
I love this.
Yeah.
I think about this stuff all the time. I think there's a couple words out there that they're too long.
Yeah.
They're too long and they don't have a place in my vocabulary.
Like what? Give me an example.
Probably.
Yeah.
I have to focus too hard on my enunciation of that.
Probably. It's 3 syllables. It's not that tough.
Probably. The B's are too hard.
I mean, I probably use only one B. Probably.
Probably.
Probably?
Cut out.
Why probably?
Cut out.
Probably. I've never said probably.
Get the B's out of here.
No, you need a B.
I'm allergic to B's.
Probably.
Get them out of here.
No, you need a B.
No,
probably.
Probably.
I probably say probably instead of probably.
I probably say that.
No, I don't say probably.
I probably do.
No,
I'm saying I probably do.
You probably do, and probably people think you're a dumbass because that is just the weirdest thing I've ever heard. Probably.
Actually, a few times I've been stopped, and people are like, "Excuse me, sir. What is that word? I've got to use it."
I don't think anyone stopped what they're doing.
I say, "Well, thanks for asking."
Thanks for asking, sir. No one's stopping down the street to ask you, "Excuse me, what's that word you just used?" I don't think anyone's ever asked me, "Excuse me, sir, I know we're complete strangers, but you have a very interesting vocabulary. Could you please explain to me?"
Well, you're just not on my level. You're probably not on my level.
I'm probably not on your level.
Yeah, probably not.
All right, do we have any other ones?
Another one, supposed to.
Like
Supposed to.
Supposed to. Supposed to, I can get down with supposed to. I probably can get down with supposed to.
I feel like that's a dog name too.
Supposed to?
Yeah.
I think probably is better than supposed to as a dog name.
Probably's like a...
Probably...
but like, it's got like it's probably like a 40-pound dog, really curly hair. Like, if you weren't going to name it Probably, its name is 100% Gizmo.
Probably. Yes, probably I can deal with.
Yeah.
Campy.
Supposed to.
No, supposed to is not a good name. No, I would use supposed to in my everyday vocabulary. I wouldn't call my dog supposed to.
That's one way to use it in your everyday vocabulary.
I probably wouldn't use supposed to
Probably would.
as a dog name. Maybe probably, but not supposed to.
Oh, that's aight.
Aight? What about
Is
aight?
aight a word?
I don't think aight's a word, but aight should absolutely. I use aight.
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 No, aight. Like, aight.
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 It's aight.
Yeah, aight.
Do you combine, like, it's alright for, like, sight?
It's aight.
Sight.
It's aight.
Sight.
I don't do sight. I don't say, sight. That's a little weird.
Sight.
Yeah, just talk about, like, hey, how's that popcorn? Sight! No, that doesn't make any sense. I'll say, aight. It's aight. It's aight.
Aight.
It's alright. It's aight.
Aight.
Aight. Aight.
Aight.
Aight.
Aight.
Aight.
Aight.
Aight.
Aight. Is that aight?
Yeah, aight. I think that's good.
Aight, yeah.
I think that's good for words that won't be words but should be words but probably won't be words.
Aight.
We got, what are you going to be for Halloween this year?
I usually wait until, like, the last day before.
Yeah, so it's March right now. You got it's pretty close.
I toss on a Hawaiian, and I'm a tourist every
year. Yeah.
And what's great too is you can run back that costume day after day.
You probably can.
Parties back to back because you're on vacation.
Say, oh yeah, I'm on vacation.
You're committed.
And I lost my luggage, and this is the only pair of clothes I have.
You're committed for the entire week. Well, you can switch up the Hawaiians, right?
I guess you could.
Yeah, but you're committed to the whole thing. But recently, I decided I want to be Jeff Probst.
Who's Jeff Probst?
Who's Jeff Probst?
Yeah, who's Jeff Probst? I don't know what Jeff Probst is.
He is the greatest reality TV show host out there.
What show?
Now that Joe Rogan's not on Fear Factor.
What show is
Ludicrous?
What show's Jeff Probst from?
He's on Survivor.
Okay, I used to watch Survivor. Remember Fireman Dave, Firefighter Dave, that guy that won? He was like 50 years old.
No, I don't.
It was like season 3 Survivor. That's the
yeah, that's way
he was
back.
awesome.
We were like 8 years.
He beat out like some hippie dude. He was like Firefighter Dave was awesome. Alright, go on. So Jeff Probst, you're gonna be Jeff dresses Jeff Probst.
You wear cargo shorts.
Yeah.
You toss on like a short sleeve button down.
Yeah.
And you.
What color?
Probably black.
Okay.
Probably black. Or light blue.
Yeah. So why do you want to be Jeff Probst?
He speaks. His sentences are all one hyphenated word, and he's just. I feel like there's a lot of action that he uses that I would like to use in real life. I want to say the tribe has spoken to people.
Just like out of nowhere.
I just want to like.
Just like
shut them afterwards. Tribe has spoken later.
Well, what if? So you just want to say tribe has spoken, just in random conversation.
That and just like toss my hands up and scream immunity. Immunity!
Is that what he did?
His actions are very sporadic, almost like Tourette's-like, And when he's talking about, like, when he welcomes in the tribes, going back to the hyphenated thing, his sentence,
Yeah.
he's trying to say, come on in, guys.
Okay.
And it's, come in, guys!
It's
Come in, guys!
Chicken guys?
It sounds Chinese, yeah.
Come in, guys!
Come in, guys!
He just says it's like one
Come
word.
in, guys!
Does he ever close his mouth when he does it? Or?
I don't know how he does it. I'm not doing it any justice, but I want to be better at that.
I'll have to look that up.
Yeah.
I'm going to be Chip Skylark.
That's
I
incredible.
decided that's just the best way to do it. Shiny Teeth and Me is a fucking jam song. See how look at that.
Is this like a hardcore
Oh yeah,
rock
it's
version?
like a little rock version of it. They put like
What
some
about Icky
hardcore
Vicky?
guitar. Icky Vicky's great, but Shiny Teeth and Me, like we all know Shiny Teeth and Me like a lot better than Icky Vicky. Like I know Icky Vicky. But Shiny Teeth
My
and Me
whole thing is, won't the whole world just confuse you for like Run DMC?
No, because I'm gonna carry around a giant toothbrush.
Yeah, but you're also
Run
gonna
DMC
be,
doesn't carry around a giant toothbrush.
but they are also
He carries around
red
mouthwash
track
now and
jackets.
then, but he's not gonna be.
The worst case scenario for you is Rev Run getting a dental sponsorship prior to
That
Halloween.
would not be good. That'd be really bad if he signed with like Colgate or something. That'd be bad. But I mean, you what? All red. It's a pretty simple costume. Red beanie.
It's just
Little
it's a
beanie.
tracksuit.
Red. No, he wears blue jeans and white shoes. I get some white shoes. White is my teeth. My shiny teeth in me.
I can't even think right now because Icky Vicky's just pumping in my
Icky
head.
Vicky,
You're so sicky, just the thought of being around you got me oh so icky, right?
Yeah, something like
It
that.
always comes back to
Icky
me.
Vicky. Ew. Vicky. I think that's a good song. Do you want to take an ad break real quick?
Yeah, I'll take it
Okay,
out.
word from our ads. All right, what's 502 plus 34?
Carry the 536.
Yep.
And that's
536.
That's the promo code.
The promo code for our ad break. Yep. So if you want 536, remember that. That's the ad break right there.
Promo code.
I was gonna do a shameless plug. Just follow me on Twitter and Venmo.
Oh, I thought you were
555.
gonna plug the
Do what?
TV show Shameless.
Shameless?
Yeah.
No, I haven't watched Shameless yet.
I don't
Okay.
watch that show at all.
I think everybody likes it. I've heard really good things. It's on Netflix.
It seems like it's depressing.
Yeah, William H. Macy's fantastic. I love that guy.
I'm not good at remembering actors and putting
I'm
names in
fantastic
faces.
at remembering actors' names. I like retain information that I don't need. Like, just a fun fact here and there. You know, blue whales, they can stay underwater for like 30 minutes to an hour. You know that? That's just what they do.
But they should be able to because they're living in the ocean.
Yeah, but I mean, they're mammals.
Because they can swim.
Because they can swim, obviously. But I don't get how you're a mammal and you're in the ocean. I don't get that shit. Like, apparently it's because, like, their body weight can't be supported on land, and that's why when they get beached, they just die.
Well,
Their
also
weight
because they don't
literally-
have legs.
Yeah, but they used to.
They got all blue whales are amputees.
No, they used to have legs. There's, like, they have leg bones in them. You never knew that? They have, like, from, like, what is it? Like, I forget what do you call it?
Stomach.
No, not stomach, but, like, over evolutionary periods, like, the leg bones are there, but they're grown inside the body.
Oh, so it's like the appendix.
Yeah. It's not, yeah, I guess it's like the appendix.
I might be way off
It's
base
an
with this.
appendage that's not outside of the body.
No, I wasn't trying to get an appendage, but the appendix, apparently, we used to eat bark.
Yeah, we used to eat bark and, like, rocks because we were doo-doo brains. And we probably didn't know how to make tools at that point to, like, actually, like, hunt stuff or change the channel on the TV. But, like, bark's easily available. So is rocks.
I feel like bark is comparable to when you eat popcorn.
Put a little syrup
and that
on it.
little bit. This is why I don't eat a lot of popcorn. That little piece that'll get caught in your throat. I feel like when you eat bark, you're voluntarily drinking a 5-gallon bucket of that little thing of popcorn.
A few guarantees in life: death, taxes, popcorn getting stuck in your teeth and throat. And every time I eat pasta, I get the hiccups. I always get the hiccups.
That last one's throwing me for
I get hiccups every time I eat spaghetti.
Do you just?
I don't know. It's just like I think I eat it so. I'm so
I was gonna
excited
say,
for pasta
do you
that
love
I eat
pasta?
it so fast. And then just like, there's too much pasta, James. You can't be doing that. And then I just start hiccuping everywhere.
So you know why you get the hiccups.
Yeah, but I'm not going to stop eating pasta at the rate I do. I love spaghetti. I actually like linguine better.
What's that look like? Is that like
it's like
angel
it's
hair?
spaghetti, but it's thicker.
So thick angel hair?
Yeah, I guess.
So
it's like long rectangles.
So it's like an angel.
It's like homemade
volume.
noodles.
Use Garnier Fructis.
Where are you going with this?
Extra volume.
I don't know.
Angel hair.
I don't know. Let's go to the next segment. Next segment. It's brand new, so we can't really think of too many segments that well. So we have Nugget. You're just gonna read off some of your ideas because you just have. I'm looking at your phone from like over here, and there is an essay of sentences over there. So why don't you just pick a few and read them off, and maybe we'll roll with them.
Well, it's more so observations
than actual segments.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just get ready.
Nugget vents. That's what we'll call this. Nugget vents.
Okay. So NFL cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Beautiful looking people.
Yeah, sure.
Right?
You know Phyllis from The Office was a cheerleader?
I do.
Fun fact. Go on.
I do. Anyway, NFL cameramen they're all boob guys.
Yeah.
There's no other way to say this. Every time there's a game, they all just focus in on their boobs. Not that I want them to get the camera up in their ass, but like.
Well, I mean, for the most part, most of the cameras are up in the crow's nest, right?
Right.
So how would they even get?
But it's like they make a point to avoid that.
Boob. See, it says in the.
Oh.
Boob. Yeah, see. See, I'm on something.
The NFL sneaky is trying to tip the scale of America from ass man to boob.
Is America an ass guy?
I think America's an ass man.
It's an ass man.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess America's an ass man. I mean, lately, Nicki Minaj came out with that song.
Anaconda?
That, and then there was the other one where Iggy and Jello are just running around talking about their booty.
Who was the last one?
Jello.
Oh, I love her midlife crisis. I'm all about her midlife crisis.
I feel like her midlife crisis has been going on for a century.
It's so fantastic.
It's pretty great.
It's fantastic.
Mark Anthony. I can't fit Mark Anthony clothes. They're very nice, but I'm too large of a human. Their XL is like a child's medium.
Do they have a slim fit for
No, they don't. They just call it relaxed. Everything I wear is relaxed. Have you ever seen that store? It's called Casual Male XL. It's like
if I go in an XL shop.
No, but if you're driving down in Hanover, there's a store
right next to the men's warehouse.
Yeah, there's a store called Casual Male XL. That should just be like my Tinder bio. That's everything I've ever been. Casual. I'm casual. I am male as far as I know, and I'm extra large. So I think it would.
If somebody who's larger wants a slim fit shirt, so slim fit, I think is more so it's for people who are slim. But I think it's more so people
when you
who want
choose my
clothes.
lifestyle of being a large guy, you give up the way of the slim fit.
But couldn't you just buy a shirt that's too small and say
no? Because it just looks awful. It does not. It looks like bread baking over twine. It doesn't work.
That analogy sounds funny, but I don't know what twine
So
is.
little rope. If you put in raw dough and bake and tie it, and then you put it in the oven, the bed's gonna bake, but the part where the twine isn't gonna rise, so it's just gonna go over it.
I didn't follow that, but it's super ironic that you made a food analogy.
I'm just saying, yeah. I guess that. Well, yeah. I'm just saying that's just all right. What's another idea?
Let's see. Here.
Get some water real quick. Little lubricant for the pipes.
People who say they're speechless.
They say they're speechless. What do you mean?
They're all liars.
Yeah, they can. They had the ability to say.
They said that they're speechless.
Yeah.
Words came out.
Yeah, that's almost the same as the Facebook people announcing stuff. They just want attention. I'm speechless. No, you're not. Look at me. You're not speechless. I don't know. What about you? What do you think about it? You're just gonna be quiet. You're speechless right now. Okay, I get it.
There you go.
I was a little off. I'm what? Okay, that was good. See, he was speechless.
See, context clues lead to speechless.
Yeah.
That was my point.
I was sitting there, I was like, is this kid okay? Did he have a stroke?
I guess that's why people say that they're
Yeah,
speechless.
because I was a little confused. I guess that's what. You know what? I'm fine with people saying they're speechless.
Yeah,
Because that was very awkward for me. Dead air right there. Just talking to you, staring into my soul for a good 10
complete
seconds.
360, because otherwise everybody thinks you want to tend the rabbits. They think you're Letty.
Tend the rabbits.
Gotta tend the rabbits.
Tend the
George.
rabbits. Bang! Dead. Spoiler alert.
Gutless George.
The spoiler alert right there for.
Yeah. Sorry we ruined your afternoon plans to rifle through with mice and men.
Yeah. Let's get another one in here. What else we got?
It's ridiculous. Wearing all black because I feel like a bad dude.
Yeah, you are a bad dude if you wear all black.
But too much black?
Johnny Cash, the man in black. He's going to do a few.
You can't wear too much black though. Because
You can never wear enough black. Black's awesome. Just wear all black everything. I have to wear all black every once in a while. It kind of sucks actually, because then everyone just thinks you're like running around asking what their order is or if they had the veal. It stinks. I'm not a waiter.
I was gonna say, do you work in a restaurant?
No, I'm not. But everyone thinks I am, because I'm wearing all black.
I think you assume that responsibility though. If you wear a black button down specifically, you should be required to have to get somebody veal on command.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have it readily available to me.
You better wake up 4 a.m. tomorrow and start scouting some deer. 8 points.
Well, veal's not deer. That's venison. Veal is baby cows.
They don't have that in Australia.
Yeah, they don't have those out in Australia.
Veal's a baby cow?
Yeah, veal is baby cow.
What's like you just kill right when it comes in a
You
little?
don't it doesn't pop out and then you shotgun it. No, you let it grow a little bit. They people, animal activists hate veal. But I love veal because it's delicious. Have you ever had veal?
Probably thinking it was deer.
Yeah, so no. So venison is also delicious. But veal is they take the cow, and it's a baby, and they don't teach it how to walk. And it's just kind of sitting there.
You have to teach a cow how to
No,
walk.
they chain it up so it can't learn to walk. So then the meat's nice and soft, and then they just cut its head off or whatever, and then you got a nice veal parmesan and a red sauce.
Okay. Wow.
It's delicious. Maybe some linguine.
I think I just always think that any meat that has a weird name like that is just straight out of the wild, not domesticated animals.
Like a wombat or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Veal. You could have told me veal was a wombat.
Veal wombat steaks.
Wombat is veal of the land down under.
I wonder how wombats taste. Probably not good because we already established they're rats.
Are they rats?
I think they're massive rats.
Did you fact check that?
Hey, what did Bing say?
They're in fact rats.
They are rats.
Are they bigger than rats?
Yeah, they're absolutely.
And
big.
they can swim?
They're little big things that they're just big rat things that just run around.
And they can swim?
I would assume.
So they're mammals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh. I mean, that's my assumption. I don't know. I think we need to do more research looking into this wombat thing.
Okay.
All right, do you want to do one more?
Well,
or a few more?
Yeah, for some reason, I wrote these down a long time ago.
Yeah.
And sometimes my brain just, I don't need to preface this. I wrote down, I want a bitchy girlfriend.
You want a bitchy girlfriend?
I want a bitchy girlfriend.
Why?
Because people love shit to complain about. And they love.
There's nothing better than complaining about the bitchy girlfriend.
Yeah, it's just I want my eye roll game to be stronger, and I need to put myself in the type of environment that.
So you can do Jim Halpert and look at the camera and just be like, "That's my girlfriend." Mm.
But Pam's not bitchy.
No, but when Dwight will do something zany and then he'll look at the camera and if your girlfriend's being a little crazy.
I'm going for less of a Jim Halpert. And more of Sarah again.
Oh, no,
this girl.
Not Sarah.
This girl.
Ugh.
And she spells it with an H too.
I think Sarah with the H is the normal way to spell Sarah.
I thought it was just
No, Sara is definitely.
How does Sarah Lee, the bread person, on the spell it?
What?
Who? You know Sarah Lee bread?
Sarah Lee bread? What are you talking about?
Pretty sure that's the thing.
I don't know what Sarah Lee bread is.
I don't think she uses an H.
We gotta check on what Sarah Lee bread is. I don't.
I'll tell you right now, it's bread.
How does she spell it?
I think with no H.
with no H, but I think with the H is the normal way. Right?
What's the normal way?
Sarah Palin spells it with an H. She's normal.
She certainly doesn't set the precedent.
Yeah, she's a normal person. So, that's the normal way.
She can probably see the wombats from her house.
Australia, Alaska, they both begin with A. I mean, Sarah Lee Bread, okay, so I'm looking at it right now because Hatrup's fact check wasn't quick enough. She doesn't have an H. What is this bread? You eat this?
I don't eat it.
It looks terrible.
I don't eat it.
Oh my god. It just looks like it looks like a cylinder of just like
dough.
Brown. Like it just looks terrible. You eat this?
So maybe she is more bitchy then. Probably because she has bad bread.
Look, now we're putting stereotypes on Sarahs, and I don't want to offend any listeners that are Sarah.
We actually have a high population.
We have a high population of Sarah listeners. So if you're a Sarah H, A, or if you start with a C, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're all
Sarah with a C?
Yeah, sure, why not? Do you want to?
Isn't that Kara?
Look, C's sometimes make the S sound. You never know.
Sometimes Y.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Do you want to talk some more about another idea, or do we want to move on to like one of our last few, or do you want to talk some more?
Just roll with it. I mean, other than the fact that I said I think Blue's Clues was the first gender neutral TV show, we can just roll right over that.
You know, okay. What? How? What? What do you mean?
Blue's Clues is the first gender neutral TV show.
Why? Yeah, we're just gonna.
Yeah, we'll roll over that.
Okay,
one. We'll table it.
You know what? Yeah.
Hard pass.
So we're gonna go on to another segment, brand new segment that is near the movie minute. Big alliteration, guys. Right? Movie minute.
Yeah, huge.
So I'm not. This isn't gonna last a minute long. It's probably gonna be a few minutes long. Who knows? But we're just gonna talk about movies. Right now we got what's coming out this week. We got Sherlock Gnomes. That sounds like fun.
It does sound like a fun.
That sounds like a fun time at the theater.
We should go and.
They got a 41 out of 100 on Metacritic.
Is that
so?
Good?
That's not bad.
Those are big time critics, right?
Oh yeah,
so
and the fans gave it a 4.6.
That's like an Uber rating. Like you don't just toss out fives for nothing.
It stars Kelly Asbury.
So,
Mary J. Blige is in it.
Mary J.
Yeah, she plays Irene.
She's not Irene.
Well, she's Irene. And Michael Caine's in it. Michael Caine. Did you know if you say Michael Caine in a British accent, it's the same as my cocaine in a Jamaican accent?
Does he sniff it or blow it?
But say it. Go ahead. Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine. Now say my cocaine in a Jamaican accent. Michael Caine.
That was not Jamaican.
Michael Caine. I don't know.
Both of those were far.
Michael Caine. Michael Caine. It's the same. It's exactly the same.
Michael Caine.
I don't know what that is. That time you just yelled it.
That's Jamaican.
That was not Jamaican. But anyway, Sherlock Gnomes. Let me read the synopsis for you. Garden Gnomes, Gnomeo and Juliet, recruit renowned detective Sherlock Gnomes to investigate the mysterious disappearance of other garden ornaments. Now, my whole thing is they clearly have no respect for anything because they're just Gnomeo and Romeo sound alike, but have nothing to do with Sherlock Gnomes.
I love the play on words here, but I think Sherlock Gnomes, that's his name?
Sherlock Gnomes, correct.
I think that was a poor choice in detective.
Yeah?
Because I heard he comes up...
Sherlock Holmes isn't an actual detective.
I heard he comes up short a lot in solving cases there, Jimba.
That was... Why did you say that?
Because he's a gnome.
Yeah, I get it. But, yeah...
Are short.
Yeah, but that... Okay. That...
Is this nominated for an animated short?
Okay. Do you want to keep going with that?
Do you want me to keep going?
I mean, Jesus. I'm looking at some of the reviews, and one of the reviews said, not the best adaptation of Sherlock Holmes. So it's okay.
Well, anyone who thought this was going to be a by-the-book adaptation of Sherlock Holmes was sadly mistaken.
It's Sherlock Gnomes. But, all right, let's see
what
else.
They just did it for a name. They did it for a play on words. Speaking of which, of movies, Sunday, typically the best day for movies. Good, shitty movies are all over it. I love National Treasure.
Yeah.
And what I'm starting to
I
find
like Nick
out,
Cage. I don't like National
I'm
Treasure.
putting together a couple of pieces. Nick Cage wasn't the one who wanted to kidnap the president. He took the fall. He was the fall guy for that weirdo with the who always just hangs out with the chick on the side.
Yep.
That guy with
Yeah.
the black hair.
Yeah.
Did I describe him well enough?
Yeah. I haven't seen National Treasure in a while, but sure. Yeah.
I don't know how you forget National Treasure, but he was the one that wanted to kidnap the president. I was at the movies not too long ago, and there was a movie trailer about kidnapping the president, and that guy was in it.
Really?
So I'm thinking...
So you think he's just going to be kidnapping?
And I had not...
He just has a kidnapping fetish.
Fetish?
Fetish.
I'll roll with that. Yeah, he does. And I have a feeling that he's backstage in every script that he ever gets and be like, you know what would make this a little more spicy? Just a little thing, just a little line, like maybe add it in, or I won't be in the movie. But what if we kidnapped the president of the United States of America?
Do you like Kevin Costner?
Who's Kevin Costner?
He's Dances with Wolves, Field of Dreams. I hate Kevin Costner. Because in my opinion with Kevin Costner, he's Nicolas Cage, but without the Nicolas Cage factor. And Nicolas Cage without the Nicolas Cage factor is kind of a dull guy.
What? Oh, is the Nicolas Cage factor like...
If you think of Nicolas Cage, something Nicolas Cage would do, like something like that, like that's Nicolas Cage. Kevin Costner is Nicolas Cage, but without being.
So
Nicolas
he's dumb.
Cage.
Kevin
so
Costner
he's
dumb.
just like watching paint dry.
He did summon a ghost though out of nowhere in Shoeless Joe Jackson.
That's true. I never liked Field of Dreams.
And Nick Cage is the Ghost Rider.
He is the Ghost Rider. We're making connections here.
They might be
I'm
related.
telling you, that's what I'm saying. Dances with Wolves won Best Picture in 1990. Okay? It lost. Can
you fact check that, Haitian?
No, it is.
1990, he's just pulling that out.
No, I'm not. It isn't. It is because...
You just remember every Oscar Best Picture?
Pretty much because Goodfellas lost to Dances with Wolves. And
That's
I don't
a
even...
tragedy.
First of all, Goodfellas should have won.
Yeah,
over
really
that movie.
Never rat
But
on your friends.
Ghost.
Never wombat on your friends.
Ghost should have won. Have you ever seen Ghost with
No.
Patrick Swayze? The greatest actor of our time. You don't know Ghost?
No, but I've seen...
Sam Wheat, Oda Mae Brown,
What's Roundhouse? Is that
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Yeah,
He rips out people's throats.
he's awesome. He rips it out the jugular.
Yeah, it's
Fantastic.
It's absolutely incredible.
I mean, see what else movies are out. There's Peter Rabbit out.
That's weird.
Want to see Peter Rabbit?
No.
Why did Peter Rabbit come out so early? They released that movie way too early.
And also, I thought it was Peter Cottontail.
No, that's a different guy. There's Peter Rabbit, and here comes Peter Cottontail hopping down the bunny.
So who's Peter Rabbit?
No, Peter Rabbit's just Peter Rabbit.
I'm pretty sure he's Peter Cottontail. He changed his name. What happened in Peter Cottontail's life?
Peter Cottontail's he had to change his name to Peter Rabbit.
I think he's on the run. I think Peter Cottontail's on the run.
He might be. Who's chasing him?
And he thinks
that damn tortoise. That's who. That bastard's been after him ever since.
He's been on his ass. He can't escape him.
He can't.
He napped for 1 second.
It's like, have you ever seen It Follows? That just never stops following you.
That's like the clown.
No, it's like I'm not going to go into the whole synopsis, but there's these like ghost things that follow you, and they never stop until they actually kill you. And then
is this real life?
No, it's just a movie on Netflix. Check it out.
No,
It Follows. No, it's good.
It scares me.
No, it's good.
No,
but like it just keeps following him. So the tortoise, it's wicked slow. It's just like that. It just keeps following him his entire life.
I would not want to watch that on Netflix. I went to the movie It. And
I loved it.
I walked out.
I didn't think it was that scary. I thought it was a good movie. I didn't think it was scary though.
I don't like clowns. Also, the guy's just chilling in a storm drain. Excuse me? Get out of the storm drain.
I get that Chuck E. Cheese, like, that's the name, Chuck E. Cheese, like it's about cheese and mice like cheese, but what person would ever have...
Is this another part of the movie?
No, this has nothing to do with the movie. I just thought of this. Why would you ever have a mascot for a restaurant be a rat?
That transition was like sandpaper, but is it a rat or is it a wombat?
No, a rat. Like, Chuck E. Cheese is like a rat. When you see a rat at a restaurant, you're like, I'm not...
I think it's a mouse.
Okay, if you see a mouse and or rat at a restaurant, you're like, fuck this, I'm getting out of here, this is disgusting.
Fair point.
So, why would you have your restaurant's mascot be a varmint?
Is a varmint another word for a rodent?
Yes.
Why are they interchangeable?
I don't know. I think varmint's like...
Is there a distinction?
I don't think so. Do we have anything else?
I feel like varmint is probably what happens when a rat gets too drunk.
That's exactly what it is, actually. That's exactly what it is. Tommy Wiseau's new movie is coming out.
Pukes up.
Do you know who Tommy Wiseau is?
No, it's
The Room?
The coach?
Hi,
The coach?
Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. You don't know that? You've
No,
never
I
seen...
haven't watched that yet.
You haven't seen The Room?
People say it's the funniest
Oh, it's
movie
the
ever.
greatest movie ever made. But he's got a new movie coming out called Best Friends, but the R in Friends has parentheses around it, so it's Best Fiends. Like, they don't like each other. You're
I thought fiend was like you love something.
fiend. I don't think so.
Is it fiend
Fiend?
or fiend?
Fiend. Fiend.
Duh.
Fiend.
Duh.
With a D. Fiend. Like grr. I don't like them. I don't think that means friendship. I think fiend's a bad guy.
Like today at brunch, I was fiending the eggs Benedict.
No.
I loved it.
What are you talking about? No, you don't fiend an eggs Benedict.
Yeah.
You just say I probably
You
like
can't tell
this
me what
eggs.
I fiend and what I not fiend.
No,
I fiend eggs
fiend's just
Benedict.
like a bad person. Like it's your fiend.
That hollandaise
It's my
sauce? I
enemy.
fiend hollandaise sauce.
Hollandaise sauce is delicious.
Do you fiend it?
No, I don't fiend it. It's not a verb. It's
It is.
No,
Fiend.
it's not.
F-E-I-G-N.
no G. Why is there a G? Where are you getting this G from? Friend without an R.
The G moves silent like lasagna.
Oh. Okay. Do we have anything else we want to talk about? What else?
I think.
Do you have anything else?
Old people love getting whacked on fees.
What they like?
I think old people go out of their way to deal with bad customer service so that they have a story to
Yeah.
tell everybody.
Yep,
Because that's the only place they get emotion from.
That's my
nowadays.
dad.
And they use the terminology, I got whacked.
Yeah, yeah.
They love you know what? I was at Lowe's the other day. I'm looking at lawnmowers. And I bought the lawnmower. Next thing I know, they're like, all right, well, you got to pay a yearly maintenance thing, and you got to pay for new blades and all this stuff.
Got whacked.
And I just got whacked.
I just got whacked.
And they really emphasized it, like, whacked.
Well, that's basically my dad in a nutshell. He'll
And they shake their head as they
Bill-
say it. I got whacked.
go to Sears and one time, this is a true story, he goes to Sears and gets a washing machine, comes back, and there's like a little black mark on the side of the washer. Like, not even visible to the naked eye, but he found this little black mark, and it's a white washer. He calls up Sears. He's like, "This is ridiculous. I came to Sears because you're the store of America. I ain't go to Joe's Used Crap to get a used washer."
Is your dad racist?
No. Why would you?
Why was he looking at white washers? Seems a little...
Well, I mean, he went and got the first washer possible. The best washer.
Likely excuse.
What does that have to? It has nothing to do with color. It's because there was a little mark on it. Anyway, this story's going out of nowhere. But what else? The people get whacked. Just old people like to say they got whacked.
I thought your dad got whacked.
Yeah, you didn't. You know what? You ruined the story. You ruined You ruined my momentum with that racist comment.
Sounds like
and
someone's
I'm a little flustered, and I'm offended.
Well,
and I think you should apologize.
The only
I
reason...
really got whacked from you saying all
I'm
that
not
crap
apologizing. The reason that you are flustered right now is because your dad's racist.
He's not
It
racist.
wouldn't have flustered you
I'm
otherwise.
calling my dad racist, and I don't like
Why
it.
didn't you buy a black washer dryer?
We have a black dishwasher.
Just for quota purposes?
Yeah, sure. I don't know, man. Do you have a white dishwasher? Do you have a white washing machine?
I do.
You do. Why not a black one? Are you a racist?
I didn't make the decision.
Oh. So maybe your dad's a racist.
I live in an apartment complex.
Maybe your landlord's... No, here, in this house. Your parents' home.
Yeah.
You're here to do laundry, right? What's the color of your washing machine?
If you're
What's the
suggesting
color of
that
your
I
washing
just visit
machine?
my home to
What's-
do laundry,
What's the color of your washing
that's the
machine?
sole reason, you're sadly mistaken.
What's the color of your
I love my
washing
parents.
machine?
Great roommates.
What's the color of your washing machine?
I don't know. We'd have to
It's
go.
white.
We'd have to go
It's white.
downstairs.
It's white.
Have to go downstairs.
Your parents are racist. Do you have anything else?
My parents are not racist.
Do you have anything else? You're flustered because they're racist. Do we have anything else we want to talk about?
You try to flip this. I'm not having it.
I flipped it. Totally flipped.
Flopped. Consider it flopped.
Totally flopped onto you.
You
You're the
completely opportunized on that.
Opportunized.
Yeah.
What do you mean opportunized? What do you mean by that?
You completely.
We going back to words that should be
Yes.
words but aren't going to be words ever going to be words?
Right.
I think I've heard opportunized before.
Yeah, you'd
one
remember.
of our friends has said that before, right?
You gotta capitalize on the opportunity.
Yeah, capitalize on the opportunity. Opportunize. Of course, as we all know, opportunize is capitalizing on an opportunity.
We'll end it here, but just make sure you seize every opportunity this weekend. Opportunize everything that's
just
in
make
front
sure
of
you
you.
opportunize Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Venmo, and follow me at Jimbo555.
Oh, also, funniest Venmo to Jimbo555
Yep. You're gonna win.
over the next
You're gonna win a
week
shout out.
wins
You're gonna win
a special prize.
a special. I'm not even gonna tell you what it is.
And by funniest, we mean whoever can type in the largest number. Because that's hilarious. Have you ever seen
Yeah, that
SpongeBob?
is pretty funny actually. But that should do it.